time of year throughout the United States when we are working on award ceremony. This year is quite different as most schools have experienced closures due to COVID-19, the pandemic. Nevertheless, we are working to make this year's virtual 8th grade award ceremony the best ever, and we need your help. You will be participating in the award ceremony by recording a very simple video, 2 to 3 minutes maybe. In the video, you will say a few words to your students and then reveal the names of those who have earned awards for the academic achievement year. Imagine you're on stage. Same thing. Get dressed up, smile a lot, and do your script for the award ceremony. So I have a couple of suggestions for you. The first thing that I want to talk about is writing out your script. Take a moment to plan what you want to say to your students, keeping in mind this year our attendance is not only limited to 8th graders. Anyone who wants to attend the virtual award ceremony could have a front row seat as your virtual audience. With that said, be intentional about your message and stick to the script. It is important to pause between students' names as we will show a screen to the audience with the student information. To make it more Academy Awards-like, you will need the following items: a smashingly clever staged background, and you can watch this video or look at the document that I provided to get some examples. You will need a microphone. This microphone can be on your device. No headphones in your ears, please. You will need a computer or a phone with a camera. And you will need awards show attire. Just a reason to get dressed up, as we haven't had that many for the last 8 weeks. After you have finished with your video, you can upload it to the 8th grade awards assignment on our e-learning during school closures Google Classroom. If you are on program more than once, we ask that you record all of your videos at once and upload all the videos at one time. Now, I have a couple of tips about recording your video. In order to be uniform, we ask that all teachers stand. If you are a student delivering an address to the 8th grade class, we ask that everyone stand in their video. Plan to stand in front of a wall that has a minimal amount of distractions or is a staged background. Also, let the camera begin recording 5 seconds before you begin speaking, and hold your gaze at the camera's eye lens 5 seconds after your last word before you stop the recording. When you are speaking, look right into the lens of the camera. Now, let's take a moment to talk about staging a background. Now, in the document that I provided with this video, you will see some pictures of an NBC host, Lester Holt, and it has what he sees in his room and what we see as the audience. You have the opportunity as a teacher or as a student to stage your background. There are some other pictures in that document that will give you examples of how a real room looks and how the staged part of the room looks. We are sure that you all have beautiful spaces in your home, but we do ask that you unclutter your space. So if you have a pair of keys on your bookcase, you want it to be only the things that are intentionally left in your video. So you can angle yourself in between a bookcase that has books and pictures and a blank wall, or you can move over, you can move around in your video as much as possible to not distract your audience. So in the example that I showed you in the document, you do have an example of a stage background that I've created that looks much like this one. However, I use it when I'm doing my lessons for my students. And you will see how it looks on camera and how it looks off camera. So good luck in staging your backgrounds. Good luck in getting all of your equipment together and getting ready to record your video. I cannot tell you where your best spots are in your home to stage the announcement of your 8th grade awards, but I trust that you will find the perfect backdrop for your special awards announcements. Please, we ask that you do not record outside because there will be background noise if the wind is blowing or if an airplane flies by and you do not have a handheld mic, you're going to experience some background noise in the video. Speak as loudly as you can without sounding like you're intentionally speaking loud, but make sure that you're in a space where your voice is not competing against anything else. So on the document that I provide, there are some tips on what to do if you're recording on a phone or if you're recording on your computer. This particular setup that I have right now, I am using my phone to record and I'm using my iPad as a teleprompter, and I have all of this propped up, and I will send you a picture of how this particular space looks once I'm done. However, you want to make sure that the light is facing you and that it is not behind you, or you will look like a silhouette in the photo and there will be shadows and darkness on you. So you want to make sure that you're angled yourself, and if you're going to use the natural daylight, that you are standing in front of a window or an open source of light so that you are illuminated in your video. So I wish you tons of luck in recording your video. These videos should be 2 to 3 minutes. 3 minutes if you're a department chair, 2 minutes if you are a student, or if you are presenting as a teacher in your department. So if you have any questions, please remember that I'm a phone call away or simply an email away. And we look forward to seeing your videos within the next 5 days being pushed up to the Google Classroom so that I can begin working on building this video. There are about 20 teachers who we are expecting to receive videos from. So I do hope that you will follow the guidelines that we have presented in this particular video, and you will be successful. We look forward to it. We're working really hard to create an amazing virtual 8th grade awards, and we will see you there.